Welcome back, guys, for more Space Engineers. What are we doing in this episode? We're working on the outer hangar and entrance tunnel, which takes us to the inner hangar. But we're not going to be getting onto that yet. Right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here. I'm going to whip out my grinder, and I'm going to tunnel through here. Why? Because that links us to the large cargo container. All right, we're going to have a connector coming through here. Let's see, how far do I want to come out? Probably one more. Let's come out to there. Then we're going to get a very large cargo container. And even though this is going to be temporary, I think we'll go for this one, which is a little bit more interesting. And that's going to go there. Now, why am I building this? Very simple, because I want access to cargo ports inside, or conveyor ports inside the hangar, so that I don't have to keep running outside to get stuff. All right, cool. So now, whenever I want stuff, I can just go to here. Okay, so a little explanation of the layout. So obviously we've got the hangar doors, and then up to this line is the hangar entrance. And then beyond this line, kind of up to this wall, is going to be the outer hangar. This side is going to be like a maintenance and probably quick drop-off area. And then this side over here is going to be the entrance to the access tunnel, which is going to take us through to the inner hangar. In fact, it's going to take us through to the inner core, which is... you wait till we get to that. It's going to be incredible. The first thing I'm going to do is extend this out. And I want this extended out 3 wide all the way to the back wall to there. Awesome. Okay. Why are you doing this? Because I want to put in the kind of shape of the entrance to the tunnel and work on the hangar control, the outer hangar control room, which is going to be kind of up there, kind of sort of thing. Now we're going to head over to this side, and I'm going to do the same thing. Essentially the same thing. In fact, actually exactly the same thing. I'm going to extend out a 3 wide platform. Let's do it in 2. Boom, 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 boom. Again, same distance up to this back wall. Okay, we have our 2 platforms, and I've put a row across there just to make sure that we're in the right place, which I always think is a good idea. Right, now I want to come around here. How exactly am I going to do this? I want to whip this block out, and we're going to have one of those blocks in there, and then we're going to take this up. Let's see. Oh, that's in the wrong place. Up to the ceiling, and then we're going to come over here, and we're going to do the same thing. Flip that over that way, and we'll take that up to the ceiling like that. Is that the same height? I think it is. Okay, and then we're going to go 1 and 1 like that, and we're going to build that up to the ceiling as well. And I missed again. I'm good at that. Okay, so we've got 2 of those slanted blocks in, and then we're going to get the smaller piece, which is this one, and then these are going to go here, and the same here, because we're narrowing the entrance. Now, do I want this to be a smooth transition or not? Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. In which case, let's get my regular blocks out, and these can go up here, and this is going to be the wall going across here. And it's just a question of how far I want to bring that wall out. I'm thinking it's going to come out like, I don't know, 2 or 3 blocks. Okay, and then we'll get our slanted block again, our ramp. And I want that one, don't I? Yeah. And we'll have some of those going in there. Okay, that's all in, and I like where this is headed. This is looking good. All right, what I want is when you bring your ship in, obviously we've got the restrictions of you can only fit a ship in that's as big as the hangar doors are, right? But once you get in, there's no reason we shouldn't give people a little bit more clearance, especially crappy pilots like me. So what I'm going to do, let's come down here, and I think we'll slant the floor down like 1 tile. Yeah, this is the one I want. Okay, so we're going to have a row of those across there, and then like that. Boom. So it slopes down like that, and then we have the floor coming across here. And then, of course, it leaves us with these holes in the corners. But if I get this piece, and let's see, is this one? It might be. Let's flip that around. Yes! And that goes in there. And then this one, there's another piece, which... Oh, that one, which goes in there. And that is very cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, let me get the rest of this done. Okay, looking good. But I'm thinking now that that wall, the edge of that wall, should probably line up with this. I think it would look better. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, it definitely looks better. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rip out these blocks because we're going to do a bit of digging with the ship. So let's rip all of these out. God, I love this grinder. So glad I got it. 200,000 well spent. And then I'll go and jump in the ship and bring it in. Let's get undocked. A little bit of height. I'm getting cocky with the ship now. Because I've been flying it a little bit. And you just get too confident. I'm going to ram it into a cliff eventually. You know I'm going to do it. And I will show you. When I do it, I will show you. I promise. Okay, so let's go down to like that. Yeah, that's starting to take some away. Good. Let's go down a little bit more. I want to be like as low as I can be without actually touching the tile in front of me. Or below me, I should say. There's no tiles in front of me, you lemon. And then just dig all of this out. Oh. Don't crash the ship. That's the only rule. The only rule, don't crash the bloomin' ship. And then we'll start going up and we'll do the roof. So I probably need to be a little bit closer, don't I? Yeah, there we go. Now, I don't mind if this goes up a little bit. That'll be absolutely fine. In fact, it won't just be fine. I actually need it to be a bit higher here. And how's that looking? Yeah, looks all right. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do something, I mean, kind of sort of for funsies. And just to see, like, does it work and stuff. I'm going to turn the ship into a drill bit. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get a conveyor sorter. Flip that round, pop that on there. And then I just want regular tubes. Actually, I want a corner, don't I? Flip that way. Okay, and then I want my regular tubes. And I want to bring the regular tubes across here. Just like, whoop, ignore that one. That one didn't count. And I want to come to like the middle point. We are going to set up a drill rig here. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Right, that's built. Okay, so here's our sorter. What we want to do is set this to whitelist and ore. Okay, so that's just going to pull in ore. And I'm going to set this to drain all. So any ore that's anywhere beyond this is just going to get sucked into this storage. Now we need to do a little bit of work on the ship. So we want a couple of those, and then we're going to add a couple more drills. So we want one there and one down there. Come around this side, get the conveyors on and the drills there and there. Right, I'm not going to put any fancy bodywork around it, so just got to get it built. And modifications all done. So we now have, what, 12 drills on it. Okay, let's sneak inside. And then we want to position ourselves kind of sort of over here. Like that. Okay, jump out. I think we're only going to fit 2 pistons in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with one bit of conveyor. Flip you over. So one piston goes in. Thank you. Second piston goes in. Okay. And then we need an advanced rotor. Yes, because not only are we going to push our ship forward, we're also going to rotate it. Just for fun. Yeah, I'm looking at this. If I put that on, come on, go on. And then we want a connector on the end, because we're going to connect the ship. Let's flip it that way. Okay. So this is the piston, and the piston comes in 2 pieces. So you do this bit, and then you get the piston head, which you have to do separately. And then the advanced rotor is the same. It's got the rotor and then the rotor head. There we go. And there we are, all done. Okay, awesome. So we've got connector, rotor head, rotor, piston head, piston, piston head, piston, and then the conveyors connecting to the sorter, to the storage. Whew! Okay, what I've got to do now is dock the ship up to this. Back a little bit. Oh, okay, that was bloomin' easy. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to lock it in place, but I'm going to leave the thrusters on. Am I going to put the drills on? Yeah, go on, let's do it. Right, let's hop out. Okay, so how on earth is this going to work? Let's go into the control panel. And the first thing I'm going to set up is the rotor. Okay, so the advanced rotor. I'm going to go down here to velocity. So this is the RPMs. This is how fast it's going to turn. And we are going to set that to 2 revolutions per minute. And we look like, yeah, we've got plenty of clearance, I think, both above and below. So that's going to work. Let's see how much. Yeah, we've got plenty of clearance. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, let's go into here. And we'll bring up the pistons. Select both of them. Then go down to velocity. And I'm going to set the velocity to 0.02. Let's try that and see how it handles that. Go. Okay, so what's going to happen is you can see the pistons starting to move forward. And the ship is moving inexorably towards that cliff face. Right, I think we can probably go a little bit quicker. 0.04, maybe. Okay. Now, you'll probably notice a little bit of shaking going on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back in, because I forgot to do this, and go down to share inertia tensor. This will help to reduce the shaking by making this operate as one unit from the point of view of the inertia and the forces. Oh, we are into the cliff. We're into the cliff. Okay, I think I'm going to slow it down now that we're there, and we'll slow it down to, let's see, 0.03. Okay. Okay. How's it doing? And the answer is, looks okay at the moment. Yeah, looks okay at the moment. Let's go down to the bottom. Okay, now you'll notice that the ship is pooping out stone, which is not what we want. We want the stone to be going into the conveyors. So what I need to do is turn those off. If I just turn those off, yeah, and we are no longer pooping out rock, which is very good news. Now, this is going to get us an absolutely huge amount of resources. Okay, we have already got 370k of stone, 380k of stone. That's 400 tons of stone right there. Let's take a look at the refineries. So we've got our basic refinery is processing stone, and our main refinery is processing stone. I mean, it's just crazy the amount of resources that you get from this. Oh, just look at that. How bloomin' cool is that? Now this, using the ship as the drill bit, has some advantages. Because what people normally do, from what I've seen, and bear in mind, I'm a noob, I've been playing for less than a week, is they'll set up these pistons, and then they'll put a whole load of drills on the end, and then they'll extend the pistons, and then once you've got to the maximum extension of the pistons, there's not a lot that you can do. So they dismantle the drills, and then they'll add more pistons or move the pistons forward or whatever, and then they'll rebuild the drills. Well, we don't have to do that because our drill bit can hover in the air. So all we have to do is just disconnect, hover, then we get rid of the rotor and the pistons, and put in an extension to the conveyor tubes, put more pistons in, and off we go. So we don't have to rebuild the drill head every time. Now, there are other ways that you can do it. You can use connectors and have multiple connectors and kind of build a section and then have the section moved forward by another piston, which is, you can do that. It's a bit complicated. Looks terrible, but it's kind of clever. Or if you really want to go the whole hog, you can set up with merge blocks and projectors and stuff, you can actually get it to build everything automatically in sections and just extend it forward infinitely. That's a little bit beyond me at the moment, but this is simple. It's easy. How can you tell if you're at maximum extension? If we go in here and look at one of the pistons, okay. The current position is 10 meters and the maximum extension is 10 meters. So now we're at the point of saying, okay, so do we want to carry on and go deeper? If we do, then, yeah, as I said, we just get rid of this bit, extend the conveyors forward, put the pistons and the rotor and the connector back on, reconnect the ship, and do it again. I'm thinking we could probably get away with 3 pistons, because this is actually looking very, very steady. There's not too much shaking going on. So I think we might switch to a 3-piston setup. But the other thing I need to just like kind of check on is how our storage is handling all of this. Look at this. We are up to 1,100 tons. And this thing is almost full. Oh my God. Let's look at the other storages. So we've got 1,100 tons in there. We got anywhere else? No. So it's not spilling over into the large storage yet. I'm just looking to see how fast we're processing this, and yeah, we are getting through it. So I think what we'll do in that case is we'll just turn it off, and we'll go and do some other stuff on the other side, and then we'll replace the pistons, move them forward, and we'll have another sesh of of drilling. We are going to change the name of the base, by the way. We're going to call it Shagger Deep, like Helm's Deep. Well, because we're going deeper into the mountain. Shagger Deep. And well, what? What did you say? Okay, let's shut this down. I'm going to turn this off when the ship is about level. Oh, look at that. 0 degrees. Very, very good. Okay. Now, I'm going to change the velocity to 0 just as a precaution in case I do something stupid at some point. And then I want to unlock it. Okay. Well, the ship hasn't fallen to the ground. This is a good start. Okay. Let's move the ship forward slightly. Oh, and it gets pulled back. It gets pulled back. And I haven't quite got enough. Have I got enough room to get detached? Yeah, I have. I've got detached. It's fine. Whew, had me a little bit worried there. Okay, so then we can just get rid of this stuff. Get rid of that. So the 2 pistons have extended 20 meters forward. Each of these blocks is 2.5. So I think what we're going to do is, the thing is, we're adding an extra piston. If I come out 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 10 meters. Okay, so that's the extension of one of the pistons. And then a piston is, I think, 3 blocks long. So that's like 7.5 meters. So that'll give us a little bit of breathing room on the end. So I think now we'll just go for 3 pistons. So 1, actually go, there we go. 3rd one. Right, then I need my rotor again. So rotor goes in there. And then my connector sits on the end if I rotate it that way. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I might actually grind that down. Yeah, let me grind that down. Add 1 section. Then I'll build it. And then we'll do some other stuff. Right, this should be the last of the stuff. Yeah, everything's built. All right, cool. Awesome. Right, let's get back in the ship and get this thing docked. Let's pull it back. Now, I mean, we should be perfectly lined up if everything's good and the ship hasn't moved. Oh, would you look at that? How cool is that? It actually worked. I'm shocked. Can you tell? Right, don't screw this up. Lock it and turn it to recharge. Okay, cool. One thing, I don't know about you. I don't really like working in the dark. Okay, that's better. So I want kind of an observation control room type deal going on over here. I'm going to want a catwalk coming out like across here. Let's start off with just some floor plates. So, yeah. So let's just have a floor plate there. Now, we're limited on how wide this can be because obviously the ship clearance is like along this line, right? So we can't really come out any wider than that. So what I was thinking was that we have something like this, because I think that's perfect because it gives you the view down to what's going on. Okay, so I'm thinking we have like, what, like maybe 3 of these coming out like this. And then we're going to want, obviously, the same on this side. So maybe 1, 2, 3. I think maybe we want to come out 1 more. Then I think I should switch back to getting my walls in place. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. So let's see. That's going to be there, isn't it? Yeah. So that goes there. You've seen me build one of these, so why don't I just get them put in, and then we'll come back and we'll do something that you haven't seen. Last one of these going in, and how does that look? Oh, that's the beginning of something. That's the beginning of something I like. I think given the width restriction that we've got, maybe we just pop in a couple of corners there and there, and then go back to, let's see, where is it? That one. And flip that around. Now, from that, they've then got like a panoramic view of the entire place. Okay, I've got it. Because I said I wanted a catwalk coming out here, because I'm thinking like the maintenance guys need kind of access to everything up top and whatever. But if we were to put these up here like this, so we'll have a bit of piping going on. So maybe, do I bring it out the full way? Maybe it comes out to there. We'll do that on both sides. And then maybe the maintenance catwalk comes out from here. Yeah, that makes a bit of sense, doesn't it? As much sense as you ever make, Sky. Yeah, all right, that's enough. You don't need to rub it in. So if we had some stairs coming down here, do I want this? Do I want wide stairs? That's a good question. Maybe something like that. Oh, I can't place them. Why? Why can't I place them? Let's try this from the other side. So if we come over and we put the catwalk in, coming along from here, and you know what? This could even, let's see, is that at the right height? No. Yeah, we'd have to go up 1. If we go outside this 3-block area here, but we could have some stairs up, and this catwalk could extend along there above this line. That could work. That could work quite well, in fact. Now, will it let me put these stairs in? Yes, it will. Hooray. So we can have the stairs going up there. So that I like. That I like the look of. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to get this built. I need to get this built instantly. I am wondering about this section here. Do I take this section out? Oh, that falls down then. Okay, so no, don't take that section out. Let me rebuild that. Right, with that put back in, I'm then going to come over here with the stairs, flip it around, and put the stairs in like that to take us up a level. And then we can put in, hopefully, some more catwalks. Well, it has to be said, this is coming along very nicely. I'm very pleased with how this is going. I do have to figure out, like, where these pipes go next. But all of the steel catwalks are in now, I think. Have I done all of them? I think I have. Yeah, that's all done across there. The stairs are done. This is all done across here. Awesome sauce. So, oh yeah, see, that's got a nice kind of industrial feel to it, hasn't it? Well, I solved my problem of what to do on these corners. Those. That one goes in there. And flip this around that way. Boom, that one goes in there. Okay, this needs to change just a little bit. If I put this here and flip it around this way, that goes there. Yeah, then these two corner pieces need to move forward. Corner pieces go there and flip it around there. That's better. And then we need something to make the transition between the two. And I think that that will work. So that goes in there. And on the other side, don't even need to flip it around. Come on, go in. Boom. There we go. If I grab my stairs, these are the half stairs. So yeah, we'd want those coming down there. For now, we'll just have the stairs. Come on, go in there. And then I just need to put some floors. Well, just one. Just needed one floor there. Well, as you can see, I've been messing around with some stuff, and I'm not sure about the colours yet, but I thought I'd like throw some colours in just so that everything wasn't just white. I don't know about the yellow catwalks. I don't know whether I like it or hate it. And then I like the red, but I don't like the pattern that I've got. So I'm going to have to play around with that. I did play around with this, and I think this is a lot better now. Not sure about this, but we'll see. This is the thing. You've got to kind of play around with ideas and see what works and what doesn't. And I think that this needs to be solid and maybe angled out slightly to make that look good. But that's something that we can play around with. I've extended these blocks along here, and I've put in some more lighting so that the lighting's a little bit better. So, yeah. And generally speaking, I think we're heading in the right direction. But I definitely need some practice on, like, making it look really good. And there's still a hell of a lot more to do. I checked, and we've actually used up all of the stone. So I think it's time to play around with a bit more of this. I'm going to put the light on so that we can actually see what's happening. And we'll put the drill on. Okay. So we'll set the advanced rotor as at 2, because that seems to work pretty well. And then I've got to do the pistons, haven't I? Now, because we've got 3 pistons instead of 2 pistons, I need to adjust how fast it's going to be. So I'm thinking, do you think we can manage with like 3? Maybe. Let's change it to 0.0. Let's do 0.02, and we'll see how that does. I think I'd rather do it too slow than do it too fast and find that I've wrecked the ship. Okay, so how's it doing? Are we? Yeah, we're pushing forward. So because we've got 3 pistons now, and each piston is moving out at 0.2, we're actually moving, well, 0.02. We're actually moving 0.06. And there it goes. Ho, 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 ho. This is going to fill our bloomin' storage. Like pretty much all of it. And that's going to extend us another, what, 30 meters? Wow. Awesome. Awesome sauce. All right. While that's doing that, I'm just gonna like let it carry on because. Oh, hello. Oh, that's not good. we're going too fast, I think. Let's quickly change that. What do I want? Pistons. And pistons, get all 3 and change it. You know what? Let's turn it off for a second. And then, what have I got it set to? 0.02. Okay, well, we'll change it to 0.01. Okay. And we'll see if that's okay. So, toggle it back on again. Ooh. How is it now? It was fine, and then it suddenly started being upset. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I don't think I've set the inertia, have I? No, I don't think I have. That will probably help a lot. What do I want? So, pistons, and we change it to inertia tensor. Boom. There we... Oh, good Lord. Did you see that? Suddenly wagging around. Okay, yeah, now we've got that on. I think it'll be a little bit better. God, that was bad. I shouldn't have forgot about that. Oh, well. Well, I just checked, and it's extended about 3 meters. So we've still got about 7 meters on each piston to go. So, yeah, that's going to be quite a hole. Right. I want to go over here. I want to get a little bit of this done before we call it. So I've got to decide what I'm going to do about this floor. Do I want to like go down a little bit and have something going on, or do I just have this bit flat? I think I want this to be different from what we've done over here. So maybe this is just like kind of flat. I think what I'm going to do is just like get the basic floor and walls like outlined, and then see like where it goes. Just wing it and see what happens. Well, I got the basic outline in, but yeah, I think I need to take this back a little bit with the ship. Although I'm kind of in two minds, because it might be cool to have like a bit of rock sticking out. So I think I need a bit more time to design this. And I also haven't really decided how I want to dock ships in this kind of maintenance area. So yeah, I'll spend a bit of time and figure out exactly how I want to design that. Let's go over here, because this has this has reached the end. That's the full 30 meters. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. Okay, and we've got, what, 1,100 tons of stone in there. And if we go to the main one, yeah, we've got another 750 tons in there. So almost 2,000 tons of stone, which is being processed. So, yeah, that's quite a lot of stone. I don't think we're going to have any problems with iron, nickel, and silicon for a while. Okay, well, I guess we'll back this up. And once I've done that, I'll use the ship to work on this area over here. But for now, that's all the time that I've got. So we'll leave it there for this episode. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And thanks for this ship not crashing. That's very good news. Guys, I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.